downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. On the Patriots sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys in the midst of a great run, winners of 9 of their last 10. On the other side, it's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You think back to last week, and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
First down, New England.
Throwing now is May. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage. An injured Patriot, not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. May to the air once more. That's to the left side. Taken in by Diggs. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So that's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Throw again is May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
It's second down and goal.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And he's in. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
Here we go. I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
First down.
Here we go.
10 at the 44-yard line.
180.
A first down throw for Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. short one there to his tight end, Fant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Here we go. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. The Patriots out on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. May now on 1st and 10. That's complete to Diggs. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the sideline, pulled in by Diggs.
There's no doubting the fact, like, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible, and so far they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw now, May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's May again. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. And that is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. He's going to have the Pats' first down. They wind up getting close to 10 yards on that 4th and 1.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now, May. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0.
Bengals nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. On first down, Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
at the 31-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
11 MT take. 11 MT take.
And the Bengals first down.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
11 Thomas.
Second and 5. Throwing is Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Jabril Peppers on the coverage.
Now, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Ryan Rico now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score, the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you
And
work
that
for
ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 33-yard line.
Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That one intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Marcus Jones now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll find his man. That's Kendrick Bourne. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Patriots. That his first touchdown this year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point is up and good. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals.
Now Brown. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
11.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down.
To throw is Burrow. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Catch made there by Burks. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now, a 3rd and 2.
Stop.
Burrow now. Taking off, he'll try to get there. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Burrow. That's complete. It's Yoshiba. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Rolling to the left. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. To throw on 1st down is May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first down.
Out of the gun, here's May. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's May. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 11. Bengals offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete to Burton. Here's 2nd and 6.
Complete to Jermaine Burton. A gain of 4. It's now
Burrow. He's got it. That's Burks. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. He'll run here with Brown. 15 yards pick up there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
Burrow to throw. Pass caught left side by Van. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Patriots.
To throw is Burrow. To find Brown out of the backfield. He'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. That's caught left side by Burton. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at
Gun.
the 33-yard line. A gain of 5.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. A throat behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead, despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's May again. Look at his big target. Henry over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
May to throw again. He's into space past the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Score Patriots 31, Bengals 7.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Two-thirds of the season has come and gone. I'm Scott Hansen, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the New England Patriots. And it's a man on his second tour of duty as a 49er, Kendrick Bourne. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Packers up their mark to 7-4 with this win. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Tutu Atwell. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Rams run their mark to 8-3 as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.